Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Noos-letter of the Foundation for the Law of Time, number 133. We are entering the self-existing moon of this most interesting blue lunar storm year. Self-existing moon, the moon of form, with the totem animal, the owl. And we ask ourselves, what is the form my service will take? What is the form my service will take? So the whole question throughout the whole year of the 13 moon calendar is the question of planetary service. As you might know, a wave spell is a cycle of 13, so therefore every year is a wave spell of 13 moons. And so the year we refer to as the planetary service wave spell. Every year, planetary service wave spell. As our planet makes one ring around our local star, what service are we enacting on our planet and on behalf of our planet and all life and consciousness on our planet? Also want to mention that being this is Noos-letter 133, for any of you number files out there like me, 133 is nice. 19 times 7. 19, of course, is one of the key numbers mentioned in the Holy Quran, where it says 19 is overall. And of course, the Holy Quran has the amazing mathematical miracle of all the 19 code, all the various manifestations of the code 19 throughout the Quran, and its numbering of chapters, numbering of verses, the numbers of times certain verses are repeated, and so on and so forth. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out submission.org, submission.org. That's a great website if you want to learn about the 19 code of the Quran. So 19 times 7, 133. Of course, 7 is also very special for all kinds of reasons, which I'm sure you can guess. But before I get into the typical program of our Noos-letter here, looking at our wave spells and so forth, I just want to answer the question, like, what is the point? Like, why are we doing it's always good to remember why, in the codes of the 13 moon calendar, the magnetic tone is a tone of purpose. What is the purpose? The magnetic tone is the first tone of any wave spell, so we ask, what is the purpose? So I guess in the wave spell of my train of thought right now, we want to start off with the question, what's the purpose of all this? The 13 moon calendar is full of codes and symbols, and so which sometimes can seem overwhelming or maybe kind of foreign or something like that. But the whole point is to give our minds something new to think about, to think new thoughts, to provide our minds and our consciousness with a type of template that we can interact with, which itself is a reflection of the inherent harmony of our own, the inherent intrinsic harmony of our own minds and consciousness and soul and heart. And so it's a perfect reflection of that harmony. And so then it becomes kind of like an ongoing reminder of that harmony, of the perfection of the structure underlying everything, no matter how turbulent surface appearances might be. Our essence is still emanating and is always ultimately connected to the highest perfection imaginable. So the whole point really is, we're uplifting our consciousness, or in many ways returning our consciousness and mind and soul and heart back to its original and their original condition of purity and fearlessness, integrity, being authentically as what it is, authentically what it is, without contrivance or any sort of dust or accumulation or debris or sediment covering up its original nature, which come from just, the various trials and tribulations of being a human being. So that's really the point of all this, as weird or cosmic that the 13 moon calendar may look. I mean, what I could say one of the major points is all this that I was just saying is, it's to raise us up, to remind us of some deeper truths and put us back in touch with a reality that's self-existing, and is intimately a part of who we are. That is to say, our essence. So Without further ado, let's check out the self-existing moon, the owl moon of form. Um, I'm a little shivery. It's kind of chilly out. Things are finally cooling here up in southern Oregon. So this moon, every moon is 28 days, and wave spell's 13 days. So in every moon, you're going to have 3 wave spells represented, because 2 wave spells is 26 days. Then you always have 2 days that make up 28 days. So within every moon, there's always 3 wave spells represented. This moon, we start out, the first 6 days are the final 6 days of the warrior wave spell, the yellow warrior wave spell, which is also the yellow ripening wave spell of the yellow castle of giving. So we say that warrior fearlessness ripens giving. So in those first 6 days, we're ripening the yellow castle, the castle of giving, through the power of the yellow warrior wave spell. After that, we enter a whole magical kingdom known as the green central castle of enchantment. And that begins on Kin 209, red magnetic moon, the 7th day of this moon. Kin 209, as I mentioned, is the entrance to the green central castle of enchantment. And being that it's the red wave spell, it's the initiating power of enchantment. So the red moon purification, universal water, and flow initiates the green central castle of enchantment. So the entirety of that wave spell takes us all the way up to the 19th day of this moon, concluding on the red cosmic dragon. And the following day begins the white wind wave spell. And that is going to be the 3rd wave spell represented this moon. And we're going to have 9 days of that wave spell. So the white wind wave spell, being the power of spirit, breath, the power of communication, this refines enchantment, or refines the green central castle of enchantment. The green central castle of enchantment, it has a few names. It's also known as the court of the matrix, and in this term we're not talking about the matrix like the movie The Matrix. We're talking about the self-existing universal cosmic matrix underlying everything, not a mechanical dream world. So we're in the green central castle of enchantment, the court of the matrix, where we synchronize human. That has the code of synchronizing the human. The green central castle has the power to synchronize, and being that it starts with the red moon day, every red day starts a 4-day cycle: red, white, blue, yellow, red, white, blue, yellow, red, white, blue, yellow. It's always repeating in the calendar. The red initiates, the yellow ripens. So the first harmonic, the first 4 days of that castle: red moon, white dog, blue monkey, yellow human. So yellow human, this is why the green central castle synchronizes human. So it's a very powerful thing to contemplate, being that the green central castle of enchantment is the final castle of the 260 kin galactic spin. The 260-day cycle is a recapitulative cosmology of galactic cosmic evolution. And so the point here, as ever, is to synchronize the human back with the original cosmic matrix. So all these things are within the basic framework of the codes of the 13 moon calendar, and it points to kind of its whole purpose: resynchronizing the human back with the original cosmic matrix. So in any case, that's the green central castle of enchantment. It's also known as Merlin's Tower, or Merlin's Enchanted Tower, because as the legend goes, there are 208 steps that ascend to Merlin's Tower, and the green central castle of enchantment begins on Kin 209. So that's when we enter the Merlin's Tower, the place of enchantment. So needless to say, it's a highly magical time. All you Halloween lovers and Samhain lovers will be glad to know that it happens to land in the green central castle of enchantment this time. And it is also going to be a full moon on that day. So anyway, going back to the white wind wave spell, which is the 3rd wave spell represented here in this moon, that's the power of communication, breath, and spirit. And that takes us all the way up to the 20th day of this moon. So the 3 wave spells represented, just to recap, as a whole capsule, or a whole vitamin tablet of your 28-day self-existing moon, contains 6 units of the yellow warrior wave spell, 13 units of the red moon wave spell, and 9 units of the white wind wave spell. So you have the yellow warrior, fearlessness, intelligence, questioning; the red moon, universal water, purifies flow; and the white wind, communication, spirit, and breath. So that's in our tablet of the self-existing moon of form, where we ask, what is the form my service will take? So those are the wave spells. This moon has 5 galactic activation portal days. The first day of the moon, in fact, is a galactic portal day. The blue galactic night, I harmonize in order to dream code, the galactic abundance, kin 203. And then the next 2 galactic portals are actually 2 days in a row. And those are on the 8th and 9th day of the moon, on October 25th and 26th Gregorian. Those are kin 210 and kin 211, the white lunar dog, and the blue electric monkey galactic portals. The blue electric monkey itself is a Pakal Votan clear sign, a code that's on the outer edge of the sarcophagus lid of the Mayan time traveler, Pakal Votan. And then the next galactic portal is kin 218, white planetary mirror, the galactic portal day that actually codes the day of the discovery of the tomb of Pakal Votan. So we have a nice code there, all occurring in our green central castle of enchantment. The final galactic portal day is our first day of the white wind wave spell, white magnetic wind, kin 222. That's the galactic activation portal for the final one for this moon. So there you have it for this self-existing moon. I hope you guys take good care of yourselves and everyone with you, and everyone near you, and you continue to radiate your love and heal yourself in whatever ways you need to be healed, and give yourself lots of good rest and self-care during truly a planetarily let's face it, traumatic time. There's a lot going on, so it's really necessary, I think, to acknowledge, everything you're swimming through, and it's okay to feel however you're feeling, and to let yourself express that however you need to, so long as it is safe for you and others. So please, you know all this stuff, and I'm no authority, but I just feel like it's a good thing to say and to remind ourselves of, and to remind myself of as well. So I wish you guys all the best for this self-existing moon of form, and sending you tons of love, and we'll see you next moon.